was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful.
Well, thank you. I will
Tread
do
lightly
my
in the hall.
best.
You don't know what's in there.
What to do? This is investigate. I think this is the way I'm meant to go. Inigo, are you coming? Good. I don't want to do this alone. Oh, pretty, pretty. Do I need to use that? I don't think he'll let me use it. Oh yeah, I will. Okay. Ooh. I like this book. And perhaps those viruses persist after death. The knowledge and power of departed ancestors benefits the bloodlines of Dunmeri houses. The bond between the living family members and immortal ancestors is partly blood, partly ritual, partly volitional. A member brought into the house through marriage binds himself through ritual and oath into the clan, and gains communication and benefits from the clan's ancestors. However, his access to the ancestors is less than his offspring, and he retains some access to the ancestors of his own bloodline, the family shrine. Each residence has a family shrine. In poorer homes, it may be no more than a hearth or alcove where family relics are displayed and venerated. In wealthy homes, a room is set aside. This shrine is called the Waiting Door and represents the door to oblivion. Here, the family members pay their respects to their ancestors through sacrifice and prayer, through oaths sworn upon duties, and through reports on the affairs of the family. In return, the family may receive information, training, and blessings from the family's ancestors. The ancestors are thus the protectors of the home, and especially the precincts of the Waiting Door, the ghost fence. It is the family's most solemn duty to make sure their ancestors' remains are interred properly in the city of the dead, such as Necrom. Here, the spirits draw comfort from one another against the chill of the mortal world. However, as a sign of great honor and sacrifice, an ancestor may grant that part of his remains be retained to serve as a part of a ghost fence, protecting the clan shrine and family precincts. Such an arrangement is often part of the family member's will, that a knucklebone shall be saved out of his remains and incorporated with solemn magic and ceremony into a clan ghost fence. In more exceptional cases, an entire skeleton, or even a preserved corpse, may be bound into a ghost fence. These remains become a beacon and focus for ancestral spirits and for the rest of the remains in particular. The more remains used to make a ghost fence, the more powerful the fence is, and the most powerful mortals in life have the most powerful remains. The Great Ghost Fence, created by the tribunal to hold back the blight, incorporates the bones of many heroes of the temple and of the houses Indoril, which I probably pronounced that wrong, and Redoran, who dedicated their spirits to the temple and clan as their surrogate families. The ghost fence also contains bones taken from the catacombs of Necrom and the many battlefields of Morrowind. The mortal chill. Spirits do not like to visit the mortal world, and they do so only out of duty and obligation. Spirits tell us that the other world is more pleasant, or at least more comfortable for spirits than our real world, which is cold, bitter, and full of pain and loss. Mad spirits, oblivion. There's no agreement on the nature of that other world, other than it is a place where the Aedra and Daedra live, and that communication and travel are possible between this world and oblivion through magic and ritual. Publisher's note: this book was written by an unknown scholar as a guide for foreign visitors to Morrowind shortly after the armistice was signed. Regarding the practice of necromancy in the Great Ghost Fence. Denver today regard necromancy upon any of the accepted races as an abomination. Really? Ghost Fence has forced many changes in the practice of ancestral worship. The vast majority of ancestors' remains going to strengthen the Great Ghost Fence around the mountain of Dugother. There are very few clan ghost fences in Morrowind. The temple discourages such practices among the ghost houses as selfish. The upkeep of family tombs and private waiting doors has also fallen into disfavor, as very few remains have been buried in these tombs and shrines since the armistice. In recent years, most Denver venerate a small portion of their ancestors' remains kept at a local temple. Highly interesting. As much as I want that line, I'm not going to steal it.
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. Arcade will watch over you.
Okie dokie. Are you ready, Inigo? We are. Did I just save? I think I saved. We are in.
What can I do for you?
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear.
There's only so much gold to go around.
I was talking to Inigo. Do you mind?
What is
I feel the hunger inside of
What is your
you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls.
I just want to talk to my friend. Shut up.
Yes, my friend. I'm wondering if I will have a nice
It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
will never be found.
You stupid. You're not going to talk again, are you? I just want to talk to my friend.
You have something to say? I'm hoping the dead here stay dead.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A
No.
brother or sister had died? An accident?
Who are
of
you?
course.
Interrupting me, so rude. Go away, I just wanted to talk to Inigo. You're going to stay there, right?
I am here for you. What would you have me do?
No, I don't want to do
Yes?
Mira covets
Do you
your
still need something? What is on your mind? Who made the gods, I wonder? No one ever told me a satisfactory answer.
Interesting.
I'm thinking I am sorry I shot you in the head.
You shot me in
It
the
is
head?
a good thing you have a hard skull.
I have no recollection of that.
Let
Okay,
us go.
now I have time for you.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt. A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is
Our
too much.
kind.
But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together.
Well,
Until
Okie
then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
Really? Oh, I kind of wanted to see what's in here. And you're walking